So you're going to stir it up slow. And so what I've done, basically, I put the water in there, and I put a tablespoon of gelatin in here. And then after we stir this up really good and make sure that it's just dissolved properly, then I'm going to add another half cup of water, and then I'm going to warm it up, and then I'm going to dump the whole packet of Jello in here, and then from there, I'm going to add a splash of lemon juice to kind of break it up. And once I do that, I'm going to take that solution and I'm going to put it in the microwave for about a good minute or so. All right, just doesn't matter what the temperature is, but it just needs to get it real hot and going, so that when we dump in the Jello, a packet of Jello, it all dissolves really good and really well. So right now, this is still dissolving with the gelatin that I've already added in here. Isn't that right, Carsyn?
Yeah.
Did you stir it up pretty good?
No.
You didn't stir it up real good, so I need to stir it up some more. So I need to make sure it's stirred up correctly, right? And then, what are you going to do? Then we're going to take what? We're going to take a syringe and we're going to put it in there.
We're going to put some lemon in it.
We're going to put some lemon in there. We're just going to have a good squirt of it, right?
We didn't stir it.
Yep. And then what are you going to do with this?
I'm
What are you going to do? You're going to take some of the gelatin and then you're going to put it into the molds, right?
Okay.
And then you're going to make the molds and squares. And then after we fill it up in there, how long do we have to let it sit? How many hours? 3 hours? You're going to let it sit for 3 hours? And remember, guys, you don't put this in the freezer. You put it in the refrigerator, right?
Yep.
Right? I've been experimenting with this, so I'm hoping that this is my third batch. The last 2 batches I did, I kind of tried it in the freezer, and it didn't come out right. It came out kind of... No. Not yet. It came out kind of wet when we pulled them out, so it's sort of like they were melting. So the freezer effect didn't work. So that was experiment 1. In experiment 2, I just kind of messed it all up. It just did not work right at all. So now we're on 3, and I've been doing some more research and looking at some other videos. And now I'm on my own test right now that I'm running for this 3rd batch. And so hopefully this 3rd batch will come out. But like I said, the first time I put it in the freezer, the second time I put it in the freezer, but I also added, stop, Carsyn, no, not yet. Not yet. You're supposed to be talking to them. You're supposed to be telling them what to do. You gotta tell them what to do. What are you doing? You gotta tell them what you're doing.
I'm going to keep it up because I'm going to squeeze them and I'm going to build them. I'm going to build them, Daddy.
You're not going to build them. Yeah. You're going to squirt them into the molds, and then we're going to put the molds in the refrigerator, and then we're going to let the Jello and the gelatins mold together.
I know how I build that. I know how I build them.
Yeah? How?
I could build it. I could build a new one.
A new one? So you're going to make what? What kind of shape is this? What kind of shape is this?
I show you.
It has 4 sides, but what shape is this?
It's like this, like
yeah,
this.
and that.
This,
what does that make? What is that? What shape is this?
It's a...
Okay, let's flip it over. That might confuse you. What shape is this? What is this? What shape is this? Is this a square?
Yes.
Yep, it's a square inside a square, right? It's a small square and a big square. Okay, it was kind of confusing to you. So it's a small square, it's a big square. Okay, what shape is this?
A heartbeat,
yeah. So, as you can see, you have to let this sit for about 5 minutes. Not yet. You have to let this sit for about 5 minutes, right? And so, after that, you really want to get another 1/4 cup of water. And so, that's going to bring it up to 3/4 cups of water. And from there, and remember, it has to be cold. When you first put it in there, and then you just let it sit for about 5 minutes because you want it to really just dissolve on its own, and you don't want to rush the process. So this water has been sitting for a little bit before I started filming. So this is pretty much dissolved right now with the gelatin. So at this point, hold on, I need to get another 1/4 cup of water. All right. So we're gonna take a shot glass. We're gonna take a shot glass, and we're gonna get some more cold water. And we're going to bring it up to 3/4 cups of water in here. Hold on, nope, don't do that.
Your marriage only has a 47% chance of
some water.
There you go. So, 1 shot brought us up to another 1/4 cup of water. Want a shot? No, you can't have that. Not yet. Take that out. We don't use that yet. We gotta wait till after we put it into the microwave. And so now, what I'm going to do is get the water. I'm gonna stir this up a little bit more just to mix it all in. Okay. Yeah. Right. So after that, now I'm gonna put it into the microwave for about 1 minute.
Well, I love that they trend approaches preparation and magic is not.
And again, you don't have to do it for the full minute, but you want to get the water really hot, right? And tell them what made you do this tonight. Why did you want to make Jello gummies?
I was going to put them in.
But but why? You gotta tell them. Why did you want to make gummies tonight? Because you wanted some candy, and I said no. So I said, let's do some gummies. Is that why?
Yeah, I was gonna get the oven, get it and squeeze it in.
Yeah.
I was gonna squeeze it in. Now you put it in there.
Are you gonna tell the kids at your schools that you made gummies? At your school that you made gummies?
But it's expensive.
Yeah, it's wet. See, it's wet. And she was sitting up here eating all the Jello. She was sticking a little spoon in there, eating all the Jello. Why are you eating the Jello? You can't eat the Jello. No, you can't eat the Jello. You can't eat the Jello. This is my Jello. You can't eat the Jello. Okay? Did you taste it? Want to taste it? Let's go. Tell them what it tastes like, okay? Go ahead. Right, take your finger, stick it in there. Stick your finger in there. Now you gotta stick your finger in there. Stick your finger in there. Go ahead. Stick your finger in there. Go ahead. Okay, so as you hear the microwave, alright, you got some? Tell them what it tastes like.
It's watermelon.
Watermelon?
Yeah. It's delicious. It tastes like watermelon.
Yep. I'm gonna put this in there for about another 25 seconds or so. Really want to get it really hot. So just to make sure, we put it in there for another 25 seconds. So we did a minute, 25 seconds, right?
Yeah, I just tasted it because it smells like watermelon.
Does it smell like watermelon?
Yeah, it smells like watermelon. And I try it, and it tastes so good because I just tried it.
Okay, all right. So good. So right now, guys, we're about to pull this out. 2, 1. Beep, beep. Okay, we got 3/4 cups, and you can see the smoke coming up. The smoke coming up. The smoke coming up. You gotta do that. Come on, you gotta do our ritual. You gotta do it. Say, come on. Yeah, smoke coming up. Smoke coming up. Smoke coming up. Alabim, alabim, alabim. All right. So then after that, guys, we're pretty much gonna give us a good shot of lemon juice. All right, not too much, just a good little shot of lemon juice. And then after that, we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna add in the box of Jello. Yeah. Uh-oh. Yeah. Uh-oh. Yeah. Uh-oh. Yeah. All right, let's go. All right, now you're going to have to stir this right now while I pour, okay?
Okay.
All right, so I'm going to pour this slowly. Yeah. Uh-oh, 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 uh-oh. You pour the whole bag in, guys. You want the whole bag. Keep stirring. Don't stir it too fast, but keep stirring. And at the same time, you want to have this dissolved too as well. All right? I'll put the whole box in there. And then once this dissolves, keep stirring, Carsyn. You know, let this sit, you know, for about another good 2-3 minutes as well, just so that everything can dissolve. Now that I think about it, I may have put a little bit too much lemon juice, and I had a big squirt on that just now, but we'll see. Again, this is experiment number 3. We will see how it comes out, and we'll go from there. But we're going to go ahead and finish stirring this up and make sure that this is dissolved. Pretty good. We're going to give it about another 2 minutes. So from there, Carsyn will take some of the juice, the mix, and she will squirt it into the molds. And then from there, we will take the molds and we'll put them in the refrigerator. That's going to take about 3 hours, so it'll be somewhere around 10 o'clock, 10:30 tonight. By the time it's done, it's about 7:30 now. So stop. Not yet. Not yet. You got to stir it. You got to stir it. Okay? You got to get all of it. See, it's not dissolved all the way. See, that's why we've got to get it to dissolve. So there's nothing floating around in the bottom. Okay? So we got to make sure. So we got to take some time and make sure that this is stirred up really good. All right? So, hey, stay tuned next time. Tomorrow, we'll see what it looks like. And we'll be back on here to show you what our gummies turned out, how they turned out. And then if we need to make any adjustment to my ingredients, Another way that I was looking at making these is with real fruit. So I was taking some fruit and let it thaw out, and then you put it into a puree machine, or just puree it up real good, and then you pour that in a pot, and you add about a half a cup of water to that, or 3/4 of a cup of water to that as well, and you kind of do this same process all over again. Am I right? Yep. That's how we do it.
Yeah.
So that's all we're gonna say for right now.
Yeah.
Yep. We're not finding anything in the bottom.
Average freestyle.
You're not finding anything? Yep. It's stirring up pretty good. Okay. You want to do it? Hold on. Let me see. Make sure we don't have anything in the bottom.
You don't have to actually look at it.
Okay.
Wow, it's wet.
Yep.
I was seeing it wet.
So let's go. Let's have you do this part. All right. So put your mold right here, and I want to have you take some of the fruit, some of the juice, some of the Jello. All right. And you're gonna do that. Okay. Then we stir it up pretty good. Go ahead. All on you.
This plan has me terrified.
I can assure you I never share.
Go ahead. Keep going.
Our nation's future is
Go ahead, I got it, go ahead.
space harvesting program.
Take it slow.
If it fails,
Right there. Yeah. Take it slow. You're gonna squirt it a little bit at a time. Hold it here, and then you'll push down on it. Okay.
Sounds like a threat.
In our country,
Right there, that's enough.
France serves as
Then next one.
the military. President Korsovich
That's enough.
selected as one of 3 candidates pre-approved by General Sark.
That's enough.
It's an illusion of
ahead.
democracy. My prayer is our country advances it to become more free like America.
That's enough.
And I hope, as a scientist, that our space program will
Cool.
be
All right. The next one.
a catalyst for change in our nation.
We fill it for you.
Fear. You hired us for a reason. We're consummate professionals. We're the best of both of you.
Stop putting that thing on.
She's a good daddy. Try it.
So hold it. I didn't say you touch it. So hold it right here. Right here. One hand down here.
Consummate professional.
Okay. With a couple fingers. Come on. All right. And then push with the other one. Slow.
Copy that. Happy?
Go ahead. Push. Slow. Stop. Okay. Next one.
Velocity 112 knots south-southwest.
At
Okay,
176
a little more.
feet of altitude and
Good.
intercept coordinates to 7.
That was a big one. Yeah, I know. Come on. One more.
Ready to go.
Software's coordinated the exact time to 100th of a second, so when you hear the beep,
Okay. One more.
roll the helicopter engines.
Stop. Next one. Okay, I gotta get some more. Put in that one.
Oh, daddy.
Let's see.
It's in free fall.
Axle's closing fast.
Yeah.
Daddy.
Enough. Okay. So you gotta finish. You gonna finish these? No, you don't try.